You know it, you love it. It's Free Comedy Friday, everybody.
Whoa.
Free Comedy Friday.
Ari,
Trending. It's so cool. It's so hot right now. It's like the hottest thing in radio.
Free Comedy Friday?
Yeah, Free Comedy Friday.
It's lame and cheesy.
What are you talking about? Why does everybody love it then, Sky?
Yeah.
You're such a downer.
I thought it's Free Comedy Friday just when Jews come in?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. No, it's every Friday. Come on. Every
So it's just Comedy Friday, but
every hot comic is vying for a spot on Free Comedy Friday.
Right.
And you got it, Ari.
What's the free part? It's just that it comes to you
It's the
from
radio, man. Yeah. Come on.
Well, people normally pay millions of dollars to go see you,
Yeah.
Ari.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really break it down. I wouldn't really. I don't think it's a good idea for us to break it down.
A part of the scrutiny.
It's just hot. It's just hot. So I love it. Ari, you've been a friend of ours for a long time. You're back. You're performing this weekend at the American Comedy Company. Is this your first time at the American Comedy?
No, I've been there a couple times before,
Okay.
but this is the first time for a whole weekend. I think.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, it is going to
It's
be
cool.
great.
It's downtown.
It's one of the best clubs around, man.
I think I want to go see him tonight.
Well, duh.
Oh.
She's got a
Absolutely.
boyfriend now.
Bring my sweetie.
Oh, look at you. I wouldn't
Yeah.
label anything, Ari.
Ari,
wouldn't
I
label
didn't say
anything.
boyfriend.
Let's not use
I
terms.
just said I'm dating him.
You date other people too, still?
No, not necessarily.
But wait.
Oh yeah, go
Ari,
Ari.
again,
I wouldn't
don't.
break it down, Ari.
Necessarily is not. Wait, are you still?
We just haven't had the talk.
Oh yeah.
You have to have that.
7 months in, you haven't had a talk yet?
No, we haven't had the talk.
You know what?
Oh no.
I don't. How much can I speak? I don't know if I can speak freely.
You can speak freely.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
So basically, this is what I believe. I believe he isn't wanting to have the talk with her because he's afraid of how she may answer.
Yeah, because you got a girl like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Certain stallions you can't put a saddle on.
You will never tame that beast, okay? You will never. So just, just ride the wind. That's what I
Ari
tell
knows
him.
me.
Are you avoiding it because you want to keep your options open still?
Probably.
Well, no, I'll tell you, that's a lie. I'll tell you exactly why she is.
Here we go.
Because once it's labeled, something like that, that's when she starts to get real weird.
Oh, yeah.
So she'll start getting kind of, thinking in a weird...
He's 22, so I mean...
Wait, how old are you?
Oh, I'll be 30 in June.
Oh my...
So, I immediately think if we ever went exclusive, I would immediately think, he would be bored of me so quick and, want to move on to some hot 21-year-old. And that's always going to be in my head. And he knows this. But, so I just think it's healthier for both of us to be able to go if we want. Now, does he want to? No. Do I want to? No. But the option's there. Because he tells me. I don't ask him, but he tells me.
He's like, I don't want to bone anybody else.
Yeah,
He said if Megan Fox approaches him, that would be the only time I would be maybe in trouble. And then I said, what, Megan Fox? Let me get in on that. And then we high-fived.
Okay. Well,
So,
cool.
it's all good. It's all
So
good.
now you got the lay of the land, Ari.
Yeah. I once broke up with a girl, and then it's because it was getting too clingy or whatever, and then as soon as we broke up, it made the relationship way easier.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, there's no pressure.
But you guys were still,
Drama-free.
you still
we
hang
still
out?
went out.
It's
And
drama-free.
the night I broke up with her, we ended up having sex, and I got her pregnant.
Oh, no.
Whoa!
That's
Really,
not
Ari?
awesome.
Yeah.
You don't
I'm
want to
pretty sure it was that night.
Wow.
How awkward is that?
Yeah, it was very odd. Well, we kept dating, and then it was like, oh, I think I'm late. I took a test, a pregnancy test, and it came up positive. And I was like, well, let's go best 2 out of 3.
Right?
Yeah.
See how that takes us. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, Ari, I'm very
It's a long
excited to
time
have
ago.
you in here because obviously next week's a big week.
Yeah, next week is huge.
Yeah, 420, bro.
Oh, all right.
Right.
I forgot what it was.
What did you think I was talking about?
I don't know. I was waiting to get to it. I was thinking what it was. I don't know if it was like a station giveaway.
Yeah.
I liked how you went with it.
Yeah, you were
it's
rolling.
huge.
Yeah.
You're rolling.
It's huge,
So-
bro.
Padres opening day?
Yeah, no, it's already happened.
Just on the date, man.
You're right. Whatever.
That's how you
It's like
say
420 every day.
people. Like,
Yeah.
what? Is that today? Well,
You'd be proud of me because I found out what Molly was for the first time yesterday.
yeah, Molly is what you take with mushrooms to ensure that your trip goes well.
Oh, my God. Ari.
I had no idea what it was. And I had it broken down to me. That's pretty impressive.
Oh my
Oh my
God,
gosh.
Ari.
That's really cool.
It's all, yeah.
Well, you know,
It's all the
pretty
best
good.
parts of ecstasy. Or it's all the non-speedy parts of ecstasy.
Do you have any big plans for next week?
Yeah, I'm doing 2 shows in Washington State. They legalized weed.
Oh,
I
look
figured
at
I
you.
should- Yeah.
Hello.
Good
Yeah.
thinking.
I'm doing one show in Seattle during the day, the Doug Benson format.
Oh,
the
nice.
4:20 in the afternoon show, and then I'm going to Olympia.
Now, do you know, will people actually be smoking in the club, or are there still like no smoking indoor rules?
I think it's almost all legal, but they haven't like put it into play yet. But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure on that day they'll be smoking in the club.
Nice.
I saw somebody smoking like a one-hitter in a show once in Toronto. He was just like in his jacket, like,
Yeah.
like sneaking it.
Stealth.
Yeah, and he was in the front. I was like, dude, are you smoking? And he just goes, shh. Oh yeah, sorry, dude. What else?
Share? Like, what's up,
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
What are you gonna do for 420?
Me? Well, it's a Saturday. So, man, I'm going to be like raging from the time
You
I
don't
get
do
up.
it much, do you?
Nothing.
I like how it's become for California, at least for LA, it's become like our national holiday.
Right?
People are nicer to each other. People, even at 7-Eleven, people are like, I'm 420, man.
Yeah.
You just buy a soda. And they're like, what's new? They know why you're buying gummy bears on 420.
Yeah.
The sales skyrocket on 420 of gummy bears.
It's just everybody's nice to each other.
Yeah.
Now, do you do any of the Coachella? Because we got that this weekend, next
Oh,
weekend.
yeah.
Do you
No,
do any
I'm not
of
for
that?
Coachella.
Have you ever?
He's working.
Awful lineup this year.
Oh no.
Who's playing? I don't even know.
Phoenix is headlining.
Yeah.
Phoenix?
And then like the next
They're
night.
like a third from the end band.
Yeah, and then like the next night, the Chili Peppers are headlining, like on the Sunday night.
Did I curse?
No.
Oh.
I coughed.
Oh, okay. So I did something. I was like, I never
You don't
remember
even
when I
remember.
cursed.
You
I
didn't
was
even
like,
realize?
wait a minute, I have to think back to what I said.
Well, I just interviewed him for the Ashley After Show, and I mean, poor Des, like, bleep the whole thing.
Oh.
He forgot. Well, and then he was doing hand movements.
Oh, okay.
So that,
Yeah,
you know,
that-
even if he's not
Fine.
cussing.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh my god.
I wanted her to bleep me, so I was saying really innocuous things.
Yeah.
Like holding like a fake penis.
So, Ari, we always end up talking about drugs with you. I don't know how that happens.
Because drugs are great, man.
Right, you love it. You love it. But you know what? I was thinking about this driving in this morning. I don't know a lot about you. Like, how you grew up. Like, do you have brothers and sisters? Where did you grow up? Like, all that stuff.
I grew up an Orthodox Jew.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Asked and answered.
Okay, done. All right.
I grew up an Orthodox Jew in Maryland. I lived in Israel for a couple of years.
Did you really?
Yeah, where I was in like seminary, Jew seminary.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was super
So
religious.
you were into it.
Wow.
So, like, do you
I
had
had
a
the
bunch of
sideburns.
rules?
I had the sideburns with
You were like
curls.
Modest Yahoo or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. I was exactly like it. My reggae skills were untouchable.
So could you not touch, like, women? Like,
Nope, Nagia. You can't. That's what it's called. Nagia. You
Really?
can't touch a woman. Yeah, you can touch your sister or your mom or your daughter or your wife. That's it.
and that's it.
Yeah, and the
So
wife.
you
was
can't
only
shake
one
hands with a girl.
And at what age were you living in Israel?
18 to 20.
So that's like the
Wow.
prime time of when
Yeah.
you would want to be
Those
touching
are all
a woman.
virgin years for me.
Wow,
So-
you've changed a lot
Yeah.
since then.
What happened? Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the turning point?
Right?
I just didn't believe. I realized I didn't believe in God.
Wow, really?
Wow.
But I mean, you were deep
I
in.
was really deep in.
So
She's smart for it.
Did something happen, or just one day you really started analyzing and you're like, yeah, I don't buy this?
I got a hooker and it changed my life. No, but I did see in Montreal once. I saw this Hasidic guy dropping off this fat black hooker.
Oh, really?
And I was like, what? But those guys get urges too.
Yeah,
Yeah, no doubt.
What happened was, there was one day that I had this, I was sleeping and I had this light bulb thing, like this reading light right over my bed.
Uh-huh.
And I thought I could take this big cup that you use for washing your hands and put it over the light so I can drown it out so I can go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because you can't turn lights on and off on the Sabbath.
Because of the electricity. You
Yeah.
can't use
Jews can't use
electricity.
electricity.
Wait. Okay,
It's
I
so
kinda
dumb.
knew, dude. I
Here's
knew
why.
about the girl thing. I did not know about that.
You can't do any work. So they have these 7 types of work.
Okay.
So one of them is like a scribe, so you can't write anything.
Okay.
You can't write. And one of them is starting a fire. And so they say electricity is like a spark, so that's a fire, so you can't. It's so.
What if it's cold?
I know, it's so dumb. It's not work at all. It's not work. To light a fire for yourself, or
Yeah.
a candle, or a light.
Turn on a light switch?
Yeah, they can.
Wild.
But anyway, you can't do it. You also can't dig a ditch. So if that was going to
Oh,
be an issue.
bummer.
Gosh.
So you were going to put the cup over the light.
Yeah, but it wouldn't stay on there.
And you're like, there is no God.
I just kept thinking of turning it off. I kept wanting to, but my window was right by the front door, and I thought everybody would see me.
And so, from that point, it kind of made you go, well, this doesn't make any sense? Or?
No, my thought was that if I was really thinking about it, that means I didn't really believe in it.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
If I really believed in a God who didn't want me to do that, it wouldn't be a struggle.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
didn't even turn the light off. Just the thought of it for like a year it sat on me.
All
The
because
one,
of that cup.
yeah,
Dang.
the one I compare it to is like if you guys believe in your fathers, right?
Yeah.
And you know your father probably doesn't want to see you masturbating.
Right.
I'll walk the line here.
I'm really trying to follow this. Okay, yeah.
I'm
So you don't masturbate in front of your father.
Right,
Because
right.
you believe in him.
Right.
Yeah, right.
But you, when he's not there, you go for it.
Okay.
Right.
He's not there.
Yes.
So I didn't really believe in God if I'm still thinking of doing it.
Weirdest analogy ever. Ari Shaffir. Weirdest
Yeah, I don't know why
analogy
I
of all
went to
time.
jerk.
I know, of all things.
But I get it. I get what
Bizarre.
you're saying.
Bizarre.
Wow.
Well, that's fascinating, man. So, see,
So then I
did-
just let it all go. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? If I'm not going to do this, just
And how do your
talk
parents
about
feel
it.
about that?
They didn't like it at first.
Yeah.
My dad said I was lower than a dog.
Oh!
Really?
Because even a dog believes in God.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah.
How does he
What are
know
you
that?
talking
Yeah, how does
about?
he know that?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. It was too harsh a moment. I think. I was like, what are you talking
But now they've
thing.
accepted who you are, and
Yeah,
you're cool
pretty
with
much.
them and all that stuff.
They got some grandkids and the other kids. So,
Oh, there you
so
go.
then it's okay.
Sweet.
Well,
Yeah.
that makes
Well,
you
that's neat.
halfway decent.
Takes me off.
Yeah, there you go. Interesting. Well, see, I learned something about you. That's
There
good.
you go. There's
Yeah,
something.
that's neat.
Meanwhile, you're gonna go to New York because you want to date a black chick
Yeah, I want to add that to the
to the roster.
Your bucket list?
bucket list.
Nice.
I want to date like a light skinned black chick.
Yeah,
A
nice.
light skin.
Like a Stacey
I
Dash
just-
black chick.
That's
Oh.
what I said. Stacey Dash from Clueless would be
She's
perfect.
hot.
Thank you, right?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Still gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's in her 40s, still hot.
Really?
Yeah,
she
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I know way too much about Stacey Dash. Is it okay? Okay, cool.
I heard you're vice president of the Stacey Dash fan club. So
Well, I didn't want to admit that on the air, Ari. Thanks. But anyway,
Chapter.
Right.
that would be
They
cool.
were.
Why New York? Well, I mean,
Oh,
They're
that's
everywhere,
It's
you
the
know?
only stand-up scenes is LA and New York.
Okay.
In America.
Yeah.
And then you can go to like London, but I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go for a while just to try it. There's a lot more stand-up there.
yeah. So you get all those comedy clubs where you go downstairs.
Yeah,
into
it's
the
almost
basement.
all of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I've been to a couple of those. They're cool.
That's
Yeah.
how the American Comedy Club
Club
is.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it
See?
kind of gives you that
They
little
get it.
New
Yeah,
York
you
feel.
can't see any windows. There's
That's
no
what
light
I love
comes in.
that.
tonight. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're trapped with the comedy.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Free
fantastic.
Comedy Friday brings you that.
Yeah.
It does.
Moving in
It's
May.
the best. See,
Oh, so
you're gonna move
You're
there.
doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Holy cow! So
Oh, what?
what?
Right?
Did you have a game plan? Like what's
That-
going on?
Go for a while.
Maybe come
I-
back.
I guess meet some black dudes who
Yeah.
can hook me up with black
There you go.
chicks.
There you go.
Well, why don't you just meet the black chicks yourself?
Oh yeah, I could do
You
that.
need an in. You
Yeah.
can't just meet a black chick.
That's not my number one goal, but it is up there.
You
Yeah.
said 20%.
Yeah, 20%. I bet. You ever like get new attractions to a certain type?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from. Like 6 months ago,
Well, you were probably watching Clueless.
maybe.
You're just like, there you go.
Maybe, yeah, over and over again.
So Ari, talk about the movie that you were just in. This was
Inappropriate
I
comedy.
can't believe this. I'm sitting there a couple of months ago. I'm watching TV,
Right.
and I'm
All
like,
over the previews.
holy crap, that's Ari. Like, what is he doing on my TV?
Yeah.
And he's with Adrian Brody, who's like a big movie
I
star.
don't know
How did that
they got me in
happen?
it.
What was that all about?
Yeah, we did more of those Amazing Racist things. It's a sketch movie.
Yeah. So you're very famous on YouTube for doing those amazing racist videos, and that was part of the movie. Because
Yeah.
I didn't even know what you were doing in it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. The ShamWow guy called me.
Wait,
Remember the ShamWow guy?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The Shamwa dude?
He called me one day. I was in San Francisco.
and he says, "I got a
Hey, it's
great."
Vince Shlomi.
Vince the Shamrock guy
Yeah.
calls you and wants to put you in a movie.
He said he wanted to use those old Amazing Racist clips for a movie, and I'm like, I don't have the rights to those.
Oh,
But
so you filmed some new ones?
yeah. So he goes, "How about film some new ones?" I was like, "If you put up money for it."
Yeah.
And he was
Awesome.
like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it."
Wow.
Now, were you sketchy because it was Vince the ShamWow guy? Like, because most of us don't know that he directs things.
No, he's been working on this for like 15 years. He's been trying to get a movie going.
You're kidding
Yeah,
me.
it's been his life
No.
goal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He used all his money to finance it. He got Adrian Brody to be in it. It's kind of amazing, this guy's story.
That is amazing.
The only reason he did all the ShamWow and Slapshot stuff is to finance his movie.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why
That's
he's
fascinating.
out there in the commercial scene.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he's too busy.
yeah.
And then he's got a new thing. I forgot what it was.
Oh, okay.
The Sticky.
Oh, my Lord.
Nice.
I don't even want to know what that is.
Yeah, right.
I don't even want to know what that is.
still
Well,
don't
that's
have a
cool.
ShamWow.
Was it cool being in a movie?
Yeah, it was cool. It was more just some sketches, really. It was like different.
Did you go watch it in the actual movie theater?
No.
You did it? You're in a movie and you didn't go watch it?
Really?
I don't know. I never went to my college graduation either.
Oh, wow.
I was just like, I'm done.
I can't believe you didn't get really high and go watch yourself.
Yeah. Maybe I should have.
Yeah.
That's something I thought you
It seems
for sure.
weird to
Well,
watch yourself on a screen.
Well, you'll get the DVD, right? Let's
Yeah.
send you a copy.
I'll download it illegally.
Yeah. Your own
More
movie.
likely, I'll just download it illegally.
Now, did you hang out with any of the like big stars of the movie, like Adrian
No, I didn't
Brody,
see any of them.
No, Lindsay
I
Lohan?
saw Rob
Disney.
Schneider later, and he mentioned they saw it and he liked it. But no, I didn't know. We all did
That's
separate
hilarious.
stuff.
How wild,
It
man.
was fun though. I got a traffic school, like a driver's ed school. We just got a few cars and pretended like we had it. We added fake stickers to it in Koreatown. And I just drove Asians around and just screamed in fear the entire time they were
That's
driving.
hilarious, man.
That's your foot.
You gotta go
Yeah.
see Ari. He's performing this weekend at the American Comedy Company.
Yeah.
7:30 and 9:30 tonight and tomorrow night. And we got some tickets to give away. This is really cool. If you go to AmericanComedyCo.com, the first 10 people who go to the website use the promo code 1053 will win up to 4 free tickets to see Ari Shaffir.
Nice.
Any show this weekend, you
Oh,
get
really?
to pick.
Is that 105.3?
No.
Just
1053. Just 1053. Don't,
1,053.
yeah, don't screw everybody up. Ari.
Come on.
So
Have you
American
guys ever
Comedy.
introduced your station as 1,053?
No, that would be really weird.
This is Rock 1,053.
People are breaking their radio dial trying to find 1,053. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Even though they're already on it because they're listening, they're like, I'm on the wrong
Can't figure
station.
this out. AmericanComedyCo.com. Use the promo code 1053. Win some tickets to go see Ari this weekend. Ari's always a pleasure seeing you.
Yeah, thanks you guys.
You were
You guys
great
are
on
my
Free
favorites.
Comedy Friday.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh,
It's
hey,
fantastic.
stop that.
All right, we got to talk about the big Padres brawl that happened last night.